Well, Phil, it strikes me as a pretty even contest, but you're made to pay the price for two really poor goals that you conceded in that first half. Is that a fair assessment?
I would say so, yeah. I think we definitely deserve to come out of the game with something. But like quite rightly say, we've conceded two poor goals from, again, balls from wide areas. First one is we've cleared the corner, we've dealt with it. We know they're strong from set pieces. We've got all the info on them. We've dealt with the first phase, and then we've looked to step out. And the second phase, we've not dealt with that properly. People have stepped out. You can't just step out and leave. You've got to pass on, or you've got to go with. Yeah. I'm not too sure exactly whose man it was or not, but we've not gone with him. We've not passed him on. We've not gone with him. The ball's come in, and he's to be fair to him, he's timed his run and he's just smashed it in the net. The second goal, the wingers give us a bit of a problem all day, really, up against Ducks. He's got pace, he's got skills, he's got to the byline. We could have done better. We need to be stronger, but he's still got a little bit to do in terms of when he's rolled the ball in, and we've got to react quicker. At the end of the day, your primary players there, which is your left back, which is your secondary player, your supporting player, then or supporting players, the rest of your back four. They've got to come alive. They've got to smell danger. They've got to approach the ball. You put it out for a corner or put it out for a throw, whatever. But again, we just let him come in. And to be fair, that was the story of the game, really. Both our attacking third and our defending third, they were clinical in both areas more than us. Well, when it mattered, anyway.
You brought Nathan Wolfe on, and it produced a result. I mean, set pieces looked dangerous, and the one that you scored from it, it caused absolute carnage in the box, and then a very unlikely goal scorer in Stephen O'Halloran with his right foot. Yeah, I wish we'd have reacted like that earlier, in our box and in their box, in terms of, ball came in from Nathan and it's ricocheted around, but it's ricocheted around because we've attacked it and we've kept it alive. And then, you make your own luck, because we've kept it alive, it's fallen to us, and Steve smashed it in the back of the net, a little bit like their first goal. That's got to be a given. You work hard to get the ball in the final third. I know it was a free kick, but you work hard to get the ball up there, and you've got to make the most of it. And in that incident we did, but we didn't do that enough. We had. I could say the same about Tuesday night to some extent, but we just got to be more clinical in the attacking third, more aggressive, and more aggressive in the defending third. Like I say, not pretty, just aggressive or defensive in a defensive context. That is. That goal made it 2-1, but should you have already been at 2-1? Should you have had a penalty on 76 minutes when Christian went down? Was ultimately booked for it.
Well, if he scores it, yeah. But I like your confidence. He does tend to score a lot of them. It looked a penalty for the second game on a trot. It looks like we've been denied one. Again, I'll have to stand to be corrected on the highlights, but I couldn't see the Carl Jacobs one on Tuesday. But when I've seen that on the highlights, it's a stone wall penalty. Now listen, I'm not having a go at the referee because we lost the game 2-1. But it looked a penalty, and I think when he first blew his whistle, I thought he was going to give a penalty. It was almost as if he changed his mind and then got his yellow card out. I need to check. I'm not saying the referee's got it wrong, but it did look a penalty from my point of view.
And Christian, you saw his frustration immediately afterwards. I know he's frustrated about a lot of things today because he's had some chances this afternoon, but he doesn't normally react like that, does he?
No, he's an honest player. Christian, anybody who knows him and who watches him, he's an honest player. If anything, he tries to stand up too long most of the time, gets clips and he's stumbling, but he tries to regain his balance. He wants to keep things alive because he's a goal scorer. But yeah, I would trust Christian in terms of things like that. I heard the crowd having a go at him and that, which is natural, really. But to be fair, I trust Christian. He's not a dishonest place. He's got his heart's in the right place. He's got good values. The referee didn't seem to believe him, though, did he?
It's starting to sound like a story of hard luck, and there was more to come. Tobi Moses has come off injured there at the end. It looked a bad one. What's happened?
I'm not too sure, to be honest, yet. Ali, the physio's just having a look at him. I'm not too sure. It looks like his calf.
Right.
But I'm not so sure whether it's a pull or whether it's a strain or whether it's actually just like he's had a kick on it. If it's a kick on it, then it might be recoverable. If it's a strain, then obviously it might keep him out for the final game. But we'll see what Ali says this week, and we'll have a bit more information Tuesday night.
You're desperate for a win, aren't you? 7 games without a win now, and it puts a lot of pressure on that final home game. I know the fans will be right behind you against Harrogate on Saturday, but I know you want to really finish on a high, don't you, for that?
Oh, massively, yeah. I want to finish on the high. I spoke yesterday on the radio saying that I wanted the lads to put an honest performance in. I think they've done that today. People are going to make mistakes, and whether it's technical or whether it's decision making, people are going to make mistakes. I couldn't fault their application today, if I'm honest, and I couldn't fault their application at Hyde either. Then it got us a point. Today it wasn't quite enough, because we conceded 2 goals in the first half. In terms of Saturday coming, I'm desperate to get a win. I'm desperate to get a win for the players, because it's not nice working hard and then getting nothing, and I'm desperate to get a win for for the crowd. We've got a last home game. I'm really glad it's at home. I want to give them some, send them off. Whether they think about the season, but I want to send them off with 3 points. I want to send them off with a good, another solid, honest performance, which hopefully has less mistakes in it, has a bit more quality in it, and then we can dust ourselves down.
And it's going to be an emotional afternoon as well. We're saying goodbye to Arthur Collister. Of course, Alan Lord will be saluting the crowd on the day. So, for all those reasons, it's going to be a difficult day, isn't it, as well?
It will be, yeah. I'm sure the players will be all right. The players will keep the focus. Not players alike. They just see a game as a game. They're not bothered, are they? Really? They'll clap and they'll shake hands and stuff like that. But when it comes to the game, hopefully they'll be focused and they'll be ready to play. We've had one of them days today. They're number 8. He's the captain. Apologies for
Tom Webb.
Tom Webb, yeah. He's played his 600th game, and the players have got on with it to some extent. So it'll just be deja vu on it next week. But I'm sure we'll be focused and trying to get 3 points.
Best of luck. Thanks, Phil.
Thanks, John.